Assalamualaikum, my name is Rosinawani binti Roslan, and today I'm excited to share with you my analysis of the movie, The Consultant. The synopsis of this movie is, after the sudden and unexpected death of their CEO, a mysterious consultant arrived to take control of the company. With his arrival come a series of very strange rules, psychological manipulation and ruthless decisions that push their limits.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and have a good day. My name is Nur Hidayah binti Muhammad Halimin. So today I would like to present to you the analysis of incident for movie The Consultant 2023. So firstly, the theory is language for formal workplace instruction for making decision. So the analysis is a man named Regus Petter suddenly come to the company and say he was hired by the company let's owner, saying on his first day he makes many changes to the company rule. One of his decisions is to ask all employees who work from home to come to the office within 1 hour. If they don't, he said they will lose their job. This shows that Mr. Potter did not think carefully about how his decision would affect the employees. He gave no time for them to prepare and did not explain clearly. So the effect is many employees may feel scared and stressed. Some might lose their job because they cannot come to the office too quickly. This can make the workplace feel unfair and unsafe. So my recommendation is Mr. Potter should give more time to employees to come to the office. For example, he could ask them to come the next day instead of only giving 1 hour. This would be more fair and respectful to the workers. Next, I will explain for the second critical incident that happened in the movie The Consultant 2023. Here the breakdown. For the analysis is focusing on the concept of face, which is loss of face. With the scene, there was a bad smell in the office. Because of this, Mr. Potter created each employee and tried to smell their body odor. This made the worker feel uncomfortable. When he shook hands with the last person, he noticed that the person had a strong body smell. So Mr. Potter made a face to show that he didn't like the smell. At the end, the effect, the employee feel uneasy and scared to talk to Mr. Potter. The person with the smell may feel embarrassed and lost confidence. Other workers may also feel hurt by Mr. Potter's action. So, here, my recommendation, Mr. Potter should speak to the employee in private. If the person does have the body odor, he should explain it politely and respectfully without making them feel ashamed in front of others. Lastly, I will explain and present about the third critical incident that happened in the movie The Consultant 2023. So this theory is language for formal workplace interaction, which is giving and responding to opinion. So, the scene is where the Alan told to the Mr. Potter that the game they made had caused some players to harm themselves because they could not get past a very difficult level. So she asked Mr. Potter to delay the game launch because she was worried more people would be affected. However, Mr. Potter did not listen to her opinion. He still launched the game because he didn't want the company to lose money. He also saw that game was meant to be played that way. So the effect the game release may have caused more people to get hurt. So Ellen may feel guilty and sad because she tried to stop it but was ignored. Here, my recommendation is Mr. Potter should have listened to Ellen's opinion and delay the game launch. He should not only think about money but also think about the safety of the employee. So he should fix the game first before releasing it. So that's all from my presentation. Thank you.
The analysis of incident 4, the theory is concept of phase or loss of phase. The analysis is Mr. Regupetov abruptly terminate a disabled employee solely for arriving 5 seconds late to work. Although Ellen attempted to reason with him and asked for leniency, Mr. Petov stood firm in his decision. The effect is the employee is not only lost her job and income but also experienced humiliation resulting in a loss of face. Mr. Petov's harsh approach created a climate of fear among the remaining staff who now feel anxious about minor mistakes leading to several consequences. The recommendation is Mr. Petov should exercise empathy and practice inclusive management, especially toward employees with disabilities. A verbal warning could have been issued instead. Only if tardiness continues should disciplinary action be considered. The analysis of incident 5. The theory is form of communication or verbal skills, workplace interaction. The analysis is when Mr. Petov discovered discrepancy in Commonwealth salary list, he called a meeting and read out several employees' names. No one responded, prompting him to leave the room and later remove those employees from the company without giving them a chance to explain. Erin eventually tried to clarify the situation, but he refused to listen. The effect is this action discouraged employees from taking sick leave or addressing emergency, fearing termination. As a result, they may prioritize work over their health, which can negatively impact performance and overall well-being. The recommendation is Mr. Petov should engage in open dialogue with employees before making a critical decision. A more communicative and empathic approach would foster a healthier, more supportive work environment, especially in a high-pressure industry like gaming. The analysis of incident C, the theory is consideration for professionals, competence employees. The analysis is, after terminating an employee, Mr. Petov announced an opening in the managerial department and told staff that the first person to reach the office upstairs would be given the roles. This led to chaos, with employees physically pushing each other to reach the position first. The effect is, the incident sparked conflict and damaged professional relationships in the workplace. Moreover, assigning leadership based on speed rather than qualification risks placing an unfit candidates in a critical role, which may impact the company effectiveness. The recommendation is promotion should be based on merit, skill and readiness, not on impulsive contests. Mr. Petov should evaluate potential candidates fairly and truly. Employees, too, should reflect on their readiness before pursuing higher responsibility.
Analysis of Incident 7. Theory practicing personal hygiene. Analysis is there was a bad smell in the office and Mr. Petov believed it came from someone's body odor. He gathered up a few and checked their smell by shaking their hand. When he researched the last person, he decided to fire him because of his body odor. Effect: the employee may feel embarrassed and lost confidence after being fired just because of his smell. Recommendation is, Mr. Petov should have given the workers a chance to come back clean the next day instead of fire him right away. At the same time, the employee should take care of his personal hygiene, even if he is busy, because strong body odor can affect others in the workplace. Analysis of Incident 8. Theory: interpersonal communication style, critical versus nature. Analysis is, Ellen told Mr. Petov to delay the launch of game they created. She was worried because the game level was too hard and some players had hurt themselves trying to pass it. She feared more people could get injured, but Mr. Petov ignored her warning and told her to go ahead with the launch. Effect: Ellen may feel ignored and unimportant, as her opinion was not considered by her boss. Recommendation is, as the CEO, Mr. Petov should listen to his team, especially when it involves safety or serious risk. He should also take care of his employee and respect their idea, since they are an important part of the company. Analysis of Incident 9. Theory, language, form and function for formal workplace interaction. Analysis is, Mr. Petov went to Mr. Seng's office to negotiate a deal as a consultant. He spoke in demanding and threatening way, offering a deal that Mr. Seng felt he could not refuse because of his situation. Because of company's situation, no one knew what Mr. Petov's real intention were. Effect: because of strong negotiation skill, Mr. Petov can easily trick people who trust him, like Mr. Seng, without them knowing his true plan. recommendation is Mr. Petov should use his negotiation skill for good reasons, not just for himself. As a consultant, he should be honest and have the right intention when giving advice. Conclusion. The story of Consultant 2023 highlight the toxic consequence of poor leadership and ethical management in workplace. Through the character of Mr. Petov, we see how a lack of empathy, abusive power, and regard of employee well-being can lead to fear, low morale, and emotional distress among staff. Throughout the various incidents, Mr. Petov consistently used manipulation, humiliation, and impulsive decision instead of professional, respectful, and thoughtful leadership practice. Employees are fired unfairly, not given a voice, and are made to feel unvalued, leading to hostile work environment. In conclusion, the consultants serve as cautionary tale about the danger of authoritarian leadership. It reminds us that successful companies are built not just on profit or control, but on empathy, cooperation, fairness, and ethical communication.